Hello guys, and what's this? Bruh. Not gonna watch this.
Don't play dead rails. And here is why. My game began to glitch. Like this floating zombie.
Yup, you're faking. That floating zombie, you're holding it.
The moon was red and
The moon is red, but it's actually common in dead rails.
up in the sky, I saw glowing red eyes.
Editing.
Out of the distance, I saw a tall creature with white glowing eyes. What is that? The sign outside read, "Help me." Could it be the creature? On the train, we stopped at the town and saw him again.
Oh, he's using everything.
Cappuccino assassino, cappuccino assassino, cappuccino
Bro, baby assassino doesn't look like a cup. Boy assassino, that is a cup. Grandpa assassino, whatever.
Assassino, cappuccino assassino, cappuccino.
This man came to the hospital to see the dentist. The dentist is terrified. He's never seen anything like it. So the dentist hesitated, but then he looks out at the bad weather and the patient's pleas. The dentist told the patient to wait on the table. He went to the reference room, but the dentist went through all the cases. He still didn't have a clue. The waiting patient looked at the forceps on the table. He hesitates and reaches out. Suddenly the dentist appeared. He operated on the patient. The extraction is over. The dentist takes down a list of medications. He reminds the patient of the postoperative period. He realizes that the patient is not answering him. The dentist rushed forward to check. He felt the patient's pulse. The operation failed. The surgeon removed the patient's eye as if it were a tumor in the tooth. This man came to the hospital to see the dentist. The dentist is terrified. He's never seen anything like it. So the dentist hesitated, but then he looks out at the...
Welcome to the stash. This is a crafting table. Oh, these dudes? They're the villagers. Diamond Darmer, full set. Check and jockey. I am Steve. Welcome.
Live and every time. Okay.
Did you know that in the series Scratched universe, until now, only 3 mildly distorted mercs have revealed their mutated infection? They're not fully monstrous, and they still look mostly human. But unlike the others who either use weapons or brute strength, those 3 use some Resident Evil shit. Makes you wonder what other kind of infection do they have. But wait, did you know that in the series Scratched universe, until now,
Oh, it's fake.
a guy was celebrating New Year's Eve with friends. Fireworks exploded. Cheers filled the air. He blinked. When he opened his eyes, he was standing in the same place. The decorations were gone. His friends were wearing different clothes. And TV showed the date, December 31st of the next year. An entire year had passed. But for him, it had only been a second. His family thought he'd disappeared. His job was gone. His apartment was empty. Everyone kept asking him the same question. Where have you been all year? But he had no answer because to him, it never happened.
Bad luck for him if he just blinked 24 times. You're in 2039.
He was punched in the head so hard he saw a flash of white, and he soon realized his vision had changed. Curved objects started to look pixelated, and tap water seemed to flow in jagged lines. Everywhere he looked, he saw complex mathematical patterns, even though he hated math before. Without any training, he began drawing detailed geometric shapes. The attack had turned him into a math genius. He went on to teach all over the world. He was punched in the head so hard
that he turned into a good guy. Get up!
Put your hands behind your back slowly and walk that way. Oh,
Ikaw,
Lucky
hindi ka na
definitely
naman
got you.
nakakangyan.
Hey, I'm recording. Out of bounds, you fall off a cliff.
Oh, what's that smell?
It's fart gas.
I need to crawl back and bounce. Huh, I knew nothing bad would happen if I walked out of bounds. Whoa!
God damn. Sir, there's nothing there.
It is said that someone drowned a girl's head in liquid nitrogen, and after 5 minutes, he smashed her head so hard that it shattered like ice. To test this, these guys made a special ballistic gel dummy using the face of one of the team members as a model. They made 3 dummies for 3 different experiments. In the first attempt, they placed the dummy without dipping it in liquid nitrogen. When that dummy got smashed by a machine, only the outer layer of silicone got broken. In the second test, the dummy was placed in liquid nitrogen for 5 seconds and then smashed with the same force. This time, the face got cracked from above but didn't shatter. Next up, they placed the third dummy into liquid nitrogen for 5 minutes, which made it completely white. As soon as it got smashed, it shattered from the outside, but the inner portion remained intact. So, that myth was false. It is said
When this guy decided to try out a zip line with zero safety equipment, things took an unexpected turn.
Sir, you wanna go? Sir, you're dead.
When this guy decided
This robot team action, 100 men versus one gorilla tag gorilla. You might think that the men would win easily because the gorilla has no legs. But this would be a very quick fight because after only a few minutes, about half the men would be gone. See, gorilla tag gorillas have a special power. When the gorilla hits the men, they lose their life instantly. So in the end, the gorilla wins. 100.
Yeah, they turn into allies.
This is why you should always be prepared. While his father was making repairs, he decided to do this. But then he did something no one expected. This is why you should always be prepared. While his father was making repairs, he decided to do this. But then he did something no one expected.
What?
Bro, hurry the hell up. You're taking so damn long.
Bro, shut up.
Dude! What? What did I do? No, you're done. You're done. You're done. Sit down! Bro, hurry the hell up. You're taking...
Ew, that's a slug. There's a slug in your room.
natural disaster survival, but I can't touch the color green. This doesn't count because it is grass, and I didn't say I can't touch grass.
Bro, grass means green, then you lose green.
Dad, I'm not gonna wash your balls. Natural disasters.
A man dropped his phone inside the leg of a large dinosaur statue in a park. He climbed into the statue through an opening to try to get it back. While inside, he became stuck and could not escape. After some time, people nearby noticed a bad smell coming from the statue. They alerted the police, who arrived at the scene. The police looked inside the statue
It's the
and
dead.
found the man's body, who had been missing for a few days. Authorities said he died from being trapped and unable to breathe. A man dropped.
I can't speak English, but I was wondering.
Why it sucks to be born as an Eskimo. You come into the world in an igloo where it's so cold that the first thing you do is stop crying because your tears freeze on your face. Your cradle is a block of ice
Where
wrapped
is
in
it?
seal fur, and instead of a pacifier, you get a piece of dried fish. You start crawling, but instead of a carpet, it's snow. Twice a day you fall into an ice hole because you need to toughen up. At age 3, you learn to throw a harpoon. Miss, no dinner tonight. Your life isn't a fairy tale. While other kids dream of a dog, you have a sled pulled by 6 wolves that want to eat you. Your birthday, no cake, just raw walrus liver and dancing around a fire.
Let's see this ending.
Why it sucks to be born as an Eskimo. You come into the world in an igloo where...
Shocking.
Hey, you, did you know men have 1.4 times weaker scalp? Get a shampoo that's 100% made for men.
Sorry, you're almost gonna crash. It's the orbital ring.
Here I am landing my totally normal rocket. What? Why is that rocket so big? What the hell is going on in here? Today I'm building the biggest rocket, the smallest rocket, a medium rocket and more, so keep watching. This is a small rocket. This is a bigger rocket. This is an even bigger rocket. If I keep adding fuel tanks, I will get the biggest rocket ever, right? More fuel tanks, more, bigger, higher, more. That's enough. And it doesn't launch because it's too heavy. How big can I make this and still launch it?
How about
1,
get
2,
2 billion?
5, 8, 30, 21, 34. The maximum is 22 fuel tanks, which is 27 meters high. So is this the biggest rocket we can make? No. If you go to the engines, you can get what's called the Titan engine, which is over 3 times
I
per
know a
power.
Titan
Using
engine.
this,
It's
we
a
can
giant
have 1, 2, 3, 4,
new-
5, 6. This is
a new
total time.
Hawk
7,
engine.
8, 9, 10, 76 fuel tanks, which is 82 meters tall. It should launch. Yes, it did. But look at how slowly this thing is going. So is this the biggest rocket? No. We can add more engines, 6 to be precise. And by doing this, the rocket can become 311 meters tall. It's actually launching. No, it's crashing. Well, at least most
Crash
of it survived.
onto the nuclear bomb on the Earth. You died.
Switched into another rocket, but it was the only rocket. So 311 meters seems to be the limit for rockets, right? Not really. Introducing BB or blueprint
Oh
editors
no,
when you go
I am
into
not-
the game files to change rockets. This can happen.
We're back. We're turning it into a tank movie.
Para alaga ang puso, resistensya, mata at buong katawan. Centrum Advance.
98. Light tank 0 to 15. It looks like a rocket, but it's so small. Why is the cap open? We need the KV-44. that? It's the owner of the KV-44. That's a fat tank. It's like the owner of that, but it's I think there's a KV-44 in this. Oh, it's the KV-6.
Busting myths and dead rails under 60 seconds. Myth number 1. You can sell the gunman in base. Myth busted. He's not for sale. Myth number 2. You can sell Black Horse. Myth busted. It's not 17th century. Myth number 3. //no-clip //command makes you fly. Myth busted. Command doesn't work. Myth number 4. You can shoot while taking pictures.
You can take pictures.
Myth confirmed. Snap and shoot at the same time. Subscribe for more. Busting myths and...
He downloaded hacks for Roblox because he thought that it would make him better at the strongest battlegrounds. And after he executed his scripts, people got mad because he kept killing them, and they couldn't do anything about it. And a few days later, his computer was getting slower and slower, so he decided to delete the exploit that he downloaded because he thought that it might be the reason why, but when he clicked delete, it wouldn't work. Now he didn't really care and just went back to exploiting, but an admin joined him and banned his main account, and he was getting mad until a pop-up in his computer said, "We have all your files." He downloaded hacks for Roblox.
If you're at a very sad funeral, don't try to lighten the mood by making jokes. Won't work and will only make things worse. If you're taking your dog for a walk on a hot day, place your hand on the ground for 10 seconds. If it's uncomfortable for you, it's burning your dog's paw. If you're going to prank your friend by jumping out and scaring them, never do it in a public place. You might scare the wrong person and get into trouble. If you're at the movies and the person behind you starts kicking your seat, don't start a fight in the middle of the film. Instead, ask to switch seats with them to avoid any conflict. If you're at a very...
He took the master key and pressed it into melted candle wax, making a perfect impression. The mold was smuggled out of the prison, and his allies used it to make a metal copy. They hid it inside a cake and sent it back to him. But when he tried the key, it didn't fit. So he sent another wax impression and waited for the cake. And this time, the key worked. He passed through every locked gate, simply walking out of the prison. And years later, he became president of Ireland. He took the master key.
Here are the best free Squid Game mods. Here are the best free Squid Game mods. First is Mingle, where you open 3 rooms with a maximum number of players, and if you don't enter a room or go in one with too many players, you die. Second is Dalgona, where you have to cut out a Dalgona candy, but if you...
The guy in a...
Minecraft, but I can't touch the color green. Yes, I finally did spawn on green. Be really careful. I think the best strategy right now is get a lot of sand. 32 should do. Whoa! I almost touched green. This cave is...
Squares today, the race is easy. No need to despair. If you lived in a castle a long time ago, you might have had to use a toilet like this. When you sat down, your waste would fall through a long tunnel all the way down to a pit at the bottom of the castle. To keep the bad smell from bothering people, the toilets were put in the farthest parts of the castle. Special workers called gong farmers would clean out the pit and use the waste as fertilizer for plants. But there was a big problem with these toilets. The tunnels were wide enough for enemies to climb up. Sometimes enemies used these tunnels to sneak into the castle and surprise someone while they were using the toilet.
In this game, you have to die in real life to win. Players must compete in challenges. Make sure your eyes are good, because eventually you will have to roll a die in real life. If you don't see the text, you might die, but your enemy will get bored and leave, giving you the win. In this game, you have to...
Feels
what your pee color says about you. Transparent pee, you're drinking a lot of water, maybe too much. Pale yellow, perfect. You're well hydrated and healthy. Dark yellow, you need more water. Your body is getting dehydrated. Orange pee could be dehydration or a sign of liver issues. Red or
I thought I secretly drank vitamins.
pink ate too many beets? If not, it could be blood. See a doctor. Brown, possible liver problem or extreme dehydration. Green or blue pea, rare but caused by medications, dyes or bacteria. Milky white or cloud.
Wait, I only got a orange when I drank something.
Might be an infection or too many minerals. Purple pea, super rare. Could be linked to a condition called purple urine bag syndrome. Foamy pea, too much protein. Could be a kidney issue. Next pea, you need more subscribe.
You see that black wire? Black wire, okay. Do not disconnect it. And if you disconnect it, do not reconnect it because then your truck will blow the fuck up.
Oh my crap, but she was right! Or die. Finally not gonna be a noob anymore.
What, you want to share?
Yeah, of course.
I can share with a loser like you.
I found the player. Birthday. That's why you set yourself to sideways.
This elderly man never let anyone near the big tree. After his death, his brother cut it down, and what he found made him call the cops immediately. After Lester Vance passed away from a spinal tumor, his brother Silas went to investigate the property he now owned. Immediately noticing the strange big tree, he remembered Lester had always been very protective of it. Needing the space to renovate the garden and driven by curiosity, Silas hired a local logging company to cut the tree down. When the tree finally crashed down, everything seemed ordinary, leaving Silas even more confused. Determined to uncover the truth, he began digging beneath the remaining stump. Then suddenly, his shovel hit something strange, and beneath the roots, he spotted a suspicious black plastic sack, clearly planted intentionally. But the moment he saw what was inside that plastic sack, Silas turned pale and immediately called the police. Like if you want part 2.
During a police raid, one wanted man found himself cornered with no sports team.
A player once found a game-breaking bug in Dead Rails.
What?
Two players were exploring when one of them found an item. He didn't think much of it and just took it with him. But later the other player accidentally wielded an item to it. This even worked with the turret. This secret item is called the banjo, which you used to be able to
Ding
wield
dong,
items to.
gully, gully,
The player
gully,
once found a
what ya?
game-breaking bug in Dead Rails.
Look at this child in China who used his intelligence to escape the cold. To take a bath, he enters the bathroom, but instead of pouring water on his body, he throws it on the floor. Look at this child in China who used his intelligence to escape the cold. To take a bath, he enters the bathroom, but instead of pouring water on his body, he throws it on the floor. He acts as if he has taken a shower with ice-cold water, and trembling all over, he takes refuge in his bed, made of over 100 blankets. To prevent his body from feeling the cold, he even closes the door. By the way, if you shower every day, give a like. Look at this child in China who used his intelligence to escape the cold. To take a bath,
You're
he
doing
enters
with
the
a
bathroom, but
tabo
instead of pouring...
bucket. It's a water, whatever that thing is. Oh, it's a nest now.
A single bullet was fired from a rifle on a 6th floor window. First, it entered JFK's upper back and traveled downward, exiting through his throat. Then it struck the governor in the back, shattering a rib as it tore through his chest. The bullet continued, exiting the governor's chest and hitting his right wrist, breaking a bone. Finally, it lodged itself into the governor's thigh, where it stayed until removed by doctors in almost perfect condition. Now, investigators claimed that this is what happened. A single bullet caused 6 wounds while staying intact. But many argue that the bullet's trajectory is impossible. The angles just don't add up, leaving us wondering if there was actually more than one bullet.
Why this guy is hitting landmines with a hammer, and how is he still alive? Well, you see, these are anti-tank mines, and soldiers literally use them for playing games, as these mines don't explode that easily, because they are mainly used for the detonation of tanks, so they require at least 120 kilograms of weight to go off. Why this guy?
R.I.P. the Land Cruiser from Germany.
The baby was placed in a cage attached to an apartment window, and it would hang several
Ding-dong, gully, 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 wadial. Dong, gully, 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 wadial. What? That is scary toilet. From Domino. What? We're gonna be offline for a second. I think the 74th episode is gonna... I think the 74th episode of Linggang Melon is actually... Hey! Hey! Is actually teaming up with Linggang oranges. Let's see with the German Land Cruiser. No. Land Cruiser tank. Baby, I'm too fast. I think there is the Land Cruiser. No, it's not home animation. It's the Land Cruiser tank from Germany. Germany. Whoa.
One shot, one kill,
We need the Land Cruiser. Mouse tank.
Hoy, hindi ko sinabing i-move yung electric fan. Sabi ko, mouse ka. Pero sige, tama na.
So, I think it's Mose. Mouse.
Hansel Crackers. Buwan masayang sarap, buwan masayang saya i-share. Hansel Crackers.
Mais.
Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is the style of a new build. Feels like, eh?
Oh, it's hot. A straight line.
Here. No,
No,
it's not. It's not.
I don't know where's the straight line you have.
Kasi dito nga.
Yes.
Pantay.
Yes. Election 2025, bakit andito yan?
Ito, straight ba to?
Opo.
Without a doubt, The Amazing World of Gumball is one of the best cartoons ever made. And with the highly anticipated 7th season
No,
on its way,
because
many fans have started
when
spotting
it
hidden references to this incredible show in other animated series. For instance, a lot of
Because in World of Gumball, it's not for children, because why? It just ends up being without no children needs adults, because sometimes when you cut Mrs. Flower guy, it just turns into a distorted image, because they just cut the head, right? That means cut the human's head. So I am not talking about that fully.
people didn't even notice, but Gumball made a sneaky crossover appearance in another hit Cartoon Network show, OKKO. It happened during one of those annual Cartoon Network specials where tons of classic and modern characters come together for a big festival of cameos. At one point in the episode, KO teams up with Ben 10, another huge Cartoon Network success, to pull off a super stylish combo attack. And when Ben activates his Omnitrix to transform, something crazy happens. Instead of just turning into aliens like he usually does, he starts morphing into characters from other Cartoon Network shows. In the middle of these lightning-fast transformations, he briefly turns into Uncle Grandpa, then Gumball for a few seconds, and then even Mordecai from regular show. It's super quick, Signet. If you blink, you'll miss it, but it's an awesome tribute to Gumball, showing how important he is to Cartoon Network's legacy. Honestly, the first time I watched that episode, I didn't even catch it.
Lipat na sa tamang
It's
temperalang
the Reaper.
New Great Taste White.
It took me several years to realize Gumball had made such a cool appearance. Pretty awesome, right? Well, get ready because we've got an amazing list of 10 shows where the amazing world of Gumball pops up in hidden ways. Get ready to have your mind blown and come along for another epic video with us.
Bye-bye.
Speaking of totally wacky cartoons, we have to talk about the time Gumball showed up in Uncle Grandpa, one of the craziest shows Cartoon Network ever created. In episode 12 of season 3,
During a break between scenes, there's an Oscar-style award ceremony, hosted by none other than Uncle Grandpa himself. And if you look closely at the audience, you'll spot a massive gathering of famous Cartoon Network characters, all attending the ceremony. Among all those characters, guess who's there? That's right, Gumball. But pay close attention. It's not the newer version of Gumball. It's the Gumball design from the show's first 2 seasons. Back then, Gumball's eyes were more oval and a little stretched out, whereas in later seasons they became rounder, almost.
So if you didn't know, I got banned for 7 days on Roblox for something I didn't do. I made a video talking about it, and then shortly after that, Roblox sent 5 cops to my house.
Oh,
on
shit.
top of all that, Roblox also terminated my Roblox account. Roblox even
Nakamura.
contacted the FBI, and they have a whole case on me as well. No, I'm not
FBI,
joking.
open up.
Clickbait.
FBI, open up. FBI, open up.
I don't typically talk about drama, but I thought I'd get this out there because of how incredibly insane the situation got. But yeah, this is kind of like a part 2 of the first video. I got a lot of comments asking if I ever got unbanned from my main account, so I thought I'd do an update on that because the story gets insane. And it all starts off with Roblox's support system because it is incredibly flawed. Yet, so on here, you don't need a password or anything. You can just pretend to be whoever you want. So I could just pretend to be David Bazuki. And in the email section, the email address right here, you don't even need a password to confirm it's you. So for example, if I put in David Bazuki's email and then in the please describe your issue, I can write something like, I'm going to sniff your socks. And I just press continue. Roblox will allow that email address to go through. And now to them, they're going to get an email from David Bazuki saying that he's going to sniff their socks. And they're just going to assume it's him. Yeah, again, they don't need a password or any verification or anything. You could just take anybody's email and pretend to be them. It's this flawed system that got me banned for 7 days. And it's also what caused Roblox to get the FBI involved and to also send
FBI, open up.
to my house. Also, sorry if I sound sick. I'm just getting through a cough right now. So I'll talk about the lead up to the police arriving to my place. But what happened? Off right now. So I'll talk about the lead up to the police arriving to my place. But what happened first is sometime around 2 a.m., I got an email that apparently I messaged the safety team at Roblox and that they'll be reviewing what I sent them within 24 hours. Yeah, I'll let you know that at 2 a.m., I was asleep at this time. And an hour later, I actually got banned for 7 days for apparently
Some
making
idiot
threats
just-
against others.
just
now, I have
killed
no
your
idea
account.
what was sent in those messages. Roblox does not send you any of this information, so I have no idea what they think I did. But I wake up at 10 a.m., I try to appeal it, contacting Roblox support, and I just get a message saying, your account was correctly banned for violating the terms of service. The penalty for this offense will not be changed. So yeah, Roblox just thinks that I threatened them. I try to ask for a reason. I try to ask for the logs. They said they couldn't provide me with any further information or response regarding this inquiry.
Some
so, yeah,
ugly
that's
ass
just it. I'm
bitch
just banned
just-
for 7 days. But
Just
again,
kill
it
your
gets worse
account
from here, because
forever
people
so
start
I
pretending
can't
to be
see
me, not
you
just
or
once,
friend
not
you.
just twice, multiple different times people are using my email, which again, they don't need my password or anything. They just need to know my email, and then Roblox just assumes it's me sending all these threats to them. And so this is when the police come to my house. So it's been a few days since I've gotten banned, can't really do anything, so it's around 11 p.m. I'm literally falling asleep when I hear a knock on my door. But it wasn't just a knock, it was actually a banging at my door. My dog starts barking, so I go ahead and grab her. I open the door, and standing in front of me were 5 cops looking like they were about to jump me. But then they saw how I looked. This is how I looked when I opened to the door. So they kind of like changed their posture, and they just asked if they could speak with me inside. And I said, sure, let me just put my dog away. And as I'm doing this, the cops got the flashlights looking around my place, seeing all my dirty dishes, my dirty laundry that I was gonna do eventually. I guess seeing if I had anything illegal in there. And then this is the first thing they say to me. Do you know why we're here? Nope. They then asked me, do you know what Roblox is? Do you realize how dumb this whole interaction is? I'm not going to go into the details of this, but pretty much what happened was that because Roblox kept thinking I was sending threats to them, because, you know, people were using the email that I use for Roblox, again, no password needed, they just needed to know my email, Roblox sent my information to the FBI and then the police. And because I had my phone number on my Roblox account, you know, for verification purposes, you know, for my safety on Roblox, Roblox ended up giving all that information to the FBI and the police, and they were
What?
able to track my location that way. Yeah, imagine me having to explain to 5 cops how
Oh, that's
flawed the support system of Roblox is. Like, Roblox did not even bother checking if I was sending those messages. Instead, they used the information that I entrusted them with, my
Yeah,
phone number,
because
my email,
Roblox
everything that I
doesn't
have
know.
logged in there. I have the whole 2-factor authentication system. Yet they just ignored all that just because of fake messages that I did not send. Like, honestly, after this whole situation,
I
I've
think you
lost faith
send-
in Roblox
you
and do not
send to
trust them
Roblox.
whatsoever.
I
And you
gotta
may be
fucking
thinking,
kill
but
your
Flush,
ass,
why
son
didn't
of
you hide a Roblox
bitch.
email? Well, you see, there's a time when I
don't
was
swear,
trying to
guy.
join the Video Star Creator Program on Roblox, but in order to sign up for the process, you had to verify your Roblox and YouTube account by publicly displaying your Roblox email on your YouTube description, which meant that in order to join the Roblox Star program, you have to publicly display to everyone your email, which then everyone could just use and pretend to be you. Again, no password required. All you need is the email, and Roblox just assumes that it's
You
the
need your
creator
password,
talking.
sir.
The funny thing is, I didn't even make it to the Star program, so it was all for nothing. I also find it ironic how one of the Roblox managers writes to add your email to your bio. Too many say that you don't want to get doxxed. See, the funny thing is, I didn't even
What
get
is a
doxxed.
dox?
Roblox is the one that used my information to send the cops after me. But yeah, as to what happened with the police, they did say that there was mentions of bombs being made, but that the messages were very poorly written, so it was pretty obvious that it was like a little kid doing all this. Which, by the way, they're currently working on finding the kid right now, and if you tried using a VPN, yes, that hides your IP address, but if you're doing illegal activities, the VPN could easily just target your location regardless, which the FBI and the police can easily get a hold of that. But back to my situation, because it gets even crazier than that. So, after talking with the police, the situation was
I think
explained,
you got
but I realized
pulled
that
down,
since
guys.
I'm still banned for 7 days, I still couldn't change my email
I can
or
hear-
remove my
I can
phone
hear
number,
the
meaning
cops.
that if people kept pretending to be me, that the cops are just going to return again. And since Roblox won't respond to me and just assumes I'm a criminal,
Because I can
decided
hear
to
the-
message
Woo! Blah, 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 blah.
PM from another Roblox YouTuber, and he said, Creek, my house just got pretty much raided by the police and the FBI. Like,
Oh, it's
you showed
Creek
up at my
Wreck.
door.
Yeah, he was talking about me. I sent Creek the case number and everything. I explained the whole situation. And honestly, huge props to Creek. He actually helped a lot behind the scenes with contacting the right people on Roblox. But even then, it ended up being a slow and tedious process because then I got more emails of people sending threats pretending to be me. Again, no password needed. Roblox just assumes it's you. So yeah, I got this email from the safety team. I tried to explain the situation, how somebody was impersonating me, and that they do not have access to my Roblox account or password. It's just their flawed system.
I
also
think it
explained how the
became
law
my
enforcement
second
was
movie.
wrongfully dispatched to my house. And do you know what Roblox responded back with? We're sorry to hear the struggles you're facing. Please consider reaching out to an adult you trust, like a guardian or a teacher. They then give me the suit hotline number. They also gave me a lot of helpful websites for my situation. I then go and check my Roblox account. It's not 7 days ban anymore. My account just gets terminated completely. Yet you can
Terminated?
3 a.m., 8:32 a.m. She banned my account and then sent me the hotline number. Thanks, Leah. Again, it was because my account has been moderated for making
Whoever
threats.
did that,
You know how crazy this
bruh.
whole situation is. I actually tried to
Send
reply
me-
back, but my
friend-
message
friend
was about
me,
the serious
then I
situation
was-
about false
then I would-
accusations and the potential
then I will
of law
hack your
enforcement to come
ugly
to my
ass
house
account
again. Because again,
so I can
Roblox might send the
ban
cops
you.
to my place because I can't even change my email or remove my phone number anymore. Because now I'm permanently banned. Do you know what I get as a response? Thank you for contacting us. Your account was correctly banned for violating the terms of service. The penalty for this offense will not be changed. Thanks, Kian. So at this point, I'm just confused. I don't know what to do. I send all this to Creek. Creek by this point already messaged people that he knew, and I'm just left waiting. I'm unsure if the cops are going to knock on my door because apparently that's a very real possibility. But finally, that same exact day, on April 24th at 3:33 p.m., Michael from Roblox comes to the rescue. Thank you for writing back to us. We sincerely apologize for the previous responses and all of the inconvenience caused. Your account of Flushgun has been reopened. Thanks, Michael. So yeah, the second my account got opened, I logged in, changed my email,
Finally.
removed my phone number. I made my email so random to the point where I don't even know what it is. I have to check a piece of paper if I ever actually need access to it. But to Roblox, I appreciate the late help, but honestly, you have lost my trust. I will say, it does look like Roblox is now in
informed about my situation because apparently I sent another threat, but this time instead of the automated messages, I'm now getting a person attached to it. We received an unusual message from you via our support form. We're checking to ensure that you submitted this request. If you did not submit this request, you can ignore this email and do not need to take any further action. So yeah, it does look like finally real people are double checking with me, which is great, but it's just crazy how a billion-dollar company has such a flawed system. It's pretty much borderline negligence on Roblox's part, where I entrusted them with my information only for it to be used against me. In general, I'm just a very private person, and for Roblox to be the one to use my private information to send the FBI and police after me without validating
FBI, open up.
email, it just made me
FBI, open up.
like, I honestly have no interest in ever becoming a star creator anymore. But another thing is that now I have a team of lawyers to assist me, and then we'll be going after the person who sent those threats and caused all this to happen. And also, this is like the one and only video I'm going to be talking about this situation. I don't enjoy talking about drama or anything of that sort, so if a similar situation happens again, I'm just going to handle it privately, and I'm never going to say anything about that ever. But yeah, I just made this video to give an update on all that since people were asking, but at the same time, I want to treat this as a message to content creators and to Roblox on just how dumb the support system is and how badly it needs to change. Like, I think every creator has said this before, but yeah, just be careful out there. Have a good one. Goodbye.
So guys, this is a movie. Until this ends, we got boom.
Monkey hungry. Bro, what's up, good sir? Oh, that's me. Okay, that's my response. Ooh, la banana de la monkey. What is this? Bro, it's a banana? Oh, yo, he's crashing out. He's straight up crashing out. Maybe he's got a job. I don't want to get a job. That's too much work. I'm gonna find someone else who can afford more bananas. No, monkey, please. Oh my gosh, that was actually the craziest crash out of all time. Okay, Mr. Monkey, I'm gonna get you back. Here's the backyard business. Look at it go. It's by the normal banana dropper tree. Oh my goodness gracious, there it is. Is it gonna start?
These signs are certified brain rot. They make no sense. They did not cook with it. This is a real Cybertruck.
Bro, I'm just swapping
the mini Cybertruck. Today I'm going to be building my own mini version, but the twist is, once I'm done, I'll be putting it through a series of durability tests to see if my creation can help.
Bro, I'm swapping.
I grabbed some materials from my workshop.
Placing blocks and shit, cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. I am placing blocks and shit, cause I'm in fucking Minecraft.
What? I
placing blocks and shit, cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. I am placing blocks and shit, cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh my god! Is that fucking pig?
You, Cobra Rice! Into me so suave. With vitamin A.
What did he say? He didn't say a bad word now.
Halt! We interrupt this cartoon for an important message.
What is that?
The feed lover plushie. Banished from YouTube. Only available for 2 more weeks.
It's not available.
Hey, El Pollo.
He's not clapping or shitting up. Dumbass bitch.
Phew.
I am Steve.
What the fuck? Bro, the fucking people are just getting.
Huh?
Bro did not turn into his husband.
Iron Golem.
Hello, man. What
Ender Pearl.
This is a crafting table.
Wow. Minecraft logic. Why did you kill it? Dollar Stellar nipples.
Elytra.
I turned into a jet king, motherfucker. Hello, man.
Hello, young lady.
Ah, shit. Oh, dick. Fuck.
1, 2, 3, mother.
Hey. 1, 2, 3, motherfucker. Yo, Wugly. He said dingus. 1, 2, 3, motherfucker.
Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey!
By the way, guys, like and subscribe. Then, if it turns off, I will be AFK. Wait lang. Oh my gosh.
Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey! Chicken jockey!
What the? What is it? No, motherfucker. Turned into an ugly ass pig. Ah! Beat the karma out of her!
My man.